Hello, hacks and hellions. My name is TBSkyne, and welcome back to Donut County. Where we left off from last time, we might as well just continue from there immediately, with the characters once again gathered around the campfire 999 feet below Donut County. First question for the day is, I suppose, whether I'll be able to remember which voices I came up for them in the last episode. There's a decent chance I won't. So let's see how it all shakes out. It's really cute that you two are so in love. Night and day belong to love. Ha, it is true. This is extremely gross. You're gross. No, I'm not gross. You love trash. You love trash too. Everyone here loves trash. Why else would you all make so much of it? That's a fair observation. Are everyone's homes just trash to you? Yes? Don't say that about my trailer. Yeah, don't mess with Pepper. Yeah. What happened to your trailer, Pepper? Well, after me and Salt split, I went to Joshua Tree Park for some peace and quiet. I brought my laptop also to watch bird videos. Something about the way he says that makes me think like that bird videos mean something else. So we're back in Donut County. I think I've sort of covered most of what I wanted to say specifically about the aesthetic, but there's still like a lot of stuff that's going on with... Oh, hello. Thank you. Is it just like an infinite dispensary? Sweet. Oh. Oh, hello.
Set everything on fire.
Okay, that's actually hilarious. Oh, by the way, the fire is really clever. Take a look at how it's actually constructed. The fire is essentially a series of triangles ascending very rapidly. And changing their color. They go from a very light yellow to a rather dark red as they ascend, which is, you know, fairly accurate to the way that fire looks in real life. Yes. Did I just set it on fire with, like, a person inside? Jesus Christ. Did I just murder a guy? The bird just like, it's fire, whatever, I don't care. Oh, I need to set that one on fire as well. So I can have the fruits. Yes, the fruits. Okay, but what else is left? Okay, apparently, I guess there was a rock somewhere. We set the car on fire. But yeah, the fire is like, just from a visual perspective, it's actually quite a clever... Oh, and also see how when it rises out of what it actually is just, again, it's just a series of triangles that are rotating around each other, and it gives this wonderful impression of fire without actually, you know, looking very much like fire at all, really. And we eat the last of it. There we go. Poor Pepper. Like, Jesus Christ. I set his entire life on fire. So, the comments of the first video, people said they actually did want me to go through the Trashopedia, so I suppose we will. Joshua Tree. Old and ugly tree. There's usually a bobcat scowling on top of them. Pour a glass of water on this and scream. Gets really hot to protect the food inside. The opposite of a refrigerator. I can't disagree with that. Barbecue batteries. Wait. Rude style of grass. Oh, the other ukulele piece. That's a lovely little bit of storytelling, by the way, that one of the brothers has half of the ukulele and the other brother has the other half. A dumpster you can attach to your car. A dumpster you can drive. Okay, so BK seems to just kind of see the world in terms of trash. Like, entirely. Everything is trash to him. I do love the level structure of this. Like, that each level takes the form, essentially, of a story, of a flashback story that the characters are telling each other. And that's why they're short little vignettes, because each character is essentially just relating how the hell they ended up down here. Question here. You didn't save the Joshua trees because you were too busy looking at bird videos? Well, they're hundreds of years old. So old. But you and your brother have issues, dude. Admit it. No, I wasn't looking at bird stuff that time, okay? Then what were you doing, Pepper? I was writing an email. To a bird? No, you trash sniffer. To my brother, Thalt. Excuse me? I was writing an apology. I shouldn't have smashed your lava lamp. And I shouldn't have ate the lava. It was wrong of me. Pep? It's alright, dude. The lava is the best part. Aw. Oh, hey. Lol. So, I've reunited feuding brothers, solved the civil servant snake problems, given a child the gift of flight. I'm a hero. Hey, you, hair guy. What? What do you do? I sell explosives. Wow, sweet. I mean, that sounds unsafe, dude. Concerned citizens would probably want your fireworks stand blown up. For safety. Oh, no. I run my business completely above board. I have the most permits in Donut County. Playing with fireworks is safer than driving a car. We're about to disprove that rather catastrophically, I'm sure. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Interesting. So I'm probably supposed to do something with that. But first, we'll just grab everything that we can. Okay, so light the fireworks, eat the thing. Oh, sweet. And shoot the birds. Light the fireworks. Eat the thing. And, like, the pan is making a pretty clear signal about what I'm supposed to be doing here. This feels kind of hazardous to people's health. Come on. Ba-boom! And again, it's the physics, like, because each stage is kind of presented more as, like, a diorama than an actual life scene. And it's in the sense, like, for instance, like, every time I go close to his window, he'll light a rocket for me. Like, and it's a mechanical operation, you can see, where it's like, it doesn't feel essentially, it doesn't really feel alive so much as it just feels like it happens out of mechanical obligation. That it's a system more than anything else. Oh, hey, popcorn! That's kind of funny. Like, it's a system more than anything else. Oh, boy, what's gonna happen now? Whee! And it's because it's like, it almost looks like a toy diorama that someone set about posing and creating little sort of beautiful scenarios that then you can tear apart like a toddler walking through someone's, you know, meticulously constructed Lego sculpture. Everyone is weak to fire. Well, this is true and also disturbing. You can't make me read. I'm not gonna do it. 99% of seagulls are criminals. This is true. You can use fireworks to remove hair. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Spicy candles. Spicy candles. That's actually a good way to look at fireworks. Aw, that's kind of adorable. Picnic basket, a pretty common type of treasure chest. Seagulls love French fries because it's the main crop of their homeland. Okay. Boom! I was just cleaning up the neighborhood. Who else has a gripe with me? I do. Well, my gripe is actually with Myra. Ooh! Now you're in for it, Myra. Coco? Well, Myra knows the details, but I figure everyone should hear. Even the bird weirdos? Yes, tell them. I knew the raccoons were making the holes. I knew the whole time. Everyone. How many snakes would it take to defeat you? I don't know, but I'm gonna send you as many ducks as is necessary to get a duck back. Big snakes? Venomous? Normal size. But you gotta fight in a tiny room. Okay. Probably 1,000 snakes. Lol. Okay, expect a shipment soon. You haven't looked into the disappearances yet, have you? No. Salt hasn't answered his phone in days. Did you talk to Possum? He said he has info. Possum told me that the Earth is hollow. And flat at the same time, somehow. Myra, you know, ever since those raccoons moved in, folks have been disappearing. And you work at their donut shop. I don't know, the raccoons treat me really well. And BK is my friend. I ordered a donut. Why? I want to see how they taste. I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. Yes, do not order a donut, my friend. Oh, hey, lizards. Oh, they're really cleverly concealed, too. This is where you can talk about the color values, by the way. Because the reason why the lizards are so hard to see, but still visible, is that they have a slightly different color value than the ground that they're sitting on. Their camouflage makes them ever so slightly darker. And that means that the color that they're using has a darker value. And again, like the balance between picking a color for the lizards that's, you know, believably camouflaged but still makes it possible to see them is, again, like, those are the little aesthetic considerations, which aren't like a big deal. It's not like that's super hard, but it is nonetheless a decision that has to be made, and one that has to be carefully made. And the thing I wonder about this particular scene is how that would play for a colorblind person. Like, because certain types of colorblindness can make it easier, in fact, to distinguish particular colors of different values, and some can make it harder. And that's something I'm kind of interested in when it comes to game design, in terms of how developers are trying to make their games colorblind accessible, because that's a really difficult problem in aesthetics and visuals, where you have an aesthetic vision, and Donut County certainly has a very specific aesthetic vision of how you want the game to look, but that has to be balanced against, you know, making the game also making it possible for people to play, because I believe it's something like 1 in 8 men have some form of color blindness, like some form or another. So it's like it's not just a niche thing where, oh, you at most you might be doing something nice for 10 players. It's kind of a big deal to keep color blindness in mind. Whoa. Okay. To keep color blindness in mind when you're he's a heavy sleeper. Whee! Gotcha. This is such a chill game. Like, it's just so relaxing and stressless. And that's something I really do quite like. Like, sometimes people ask me how much League of Legends I play. And the answer is, honestly, I haven't played in quite a long time, because every game of League of Legends is stressful to me, because it involves coordinating with other people, it's cooperation, it's adversarial, I have to keep in mind an opponent, I have to try and do my best in lane, and so on and so forth, and and when you have anxiety and depression, which I do, not, you know, constantly all the time, but especially when you have anxiety, any level of stress demands extra work for you to, so every time I look at, do I want to play a League game right now, it's like, do I want to do a bunch of extra, like, emotional work in order to get myself into a headspace where I can actually play and actually be efficient without, you know, getting stuck in my head? And afterwards, I get really tired, because it takes a lot of extra work. He has 9,999 unread emails. Oh boy, I know that feeling. Because even something, and it's not like League of Legends is like the most stressful game in the world, and it's not like it's something I'm scared of, but it is just, when you have that disorder in your brain, when you're considering what do I want to do right now, it misclassifies a lot of things that aren't really stressful as super stressful. Punish your clothes for getting wet. That's good. Which means, like, multiplayer games especially tend to be hard for me to... When I'm already busy, when I'm already stressed out, when I've already got a lot of other shit going on, multiplayer games are not relaxation for me. They're just extra work, really. A chair that wishes it was a bed. That's pretty good. Talk into this to sound like an alien. I spent a lot of time doing that when I was a kid. Put this in your house to keep things damp. Yeah. If I had sticky feet, I'd walk on the ceiling and scream. That's weirdly relatable somehow. I'm gonna get sticky feet. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. But yeah, and this, on the other hand, is utterly stress-free. There's no pressure to do anything, there's no pressure to be good, there's no timer, there's no way to fail a stage. Like, there literally isn't a lose condition here in this game, which is, from the perspective of debating game genre, is quite interesting, because it's not that long ago that we have that whole debate in gaming culture about, well, if a game doesn't have a lose state, then it's not a real video game, and it's not a real thing you can play. But it's like, would you not classify this as a video game? What would you classify it as? A visual novel? Would you not classify visual novels as video games, by the way? Anyway, I'm so sorry, Coco. It was my fault you got put in the hole. I should never have taken the job with the raccoons. What the? I thought we were friends, dude! I thought we were too, but then you ruined my town. I don't get it! I tried to help when you asked me to. I bought the catapult upgrade for you, even though it was a waste of points. You told me that with the catapult you could launch everyone back out of the hole. Yet here we are in the hole.
Chickens are not a waste of points. Kiss Dollop on the head. You offended her.
Buck. No.
Kiss her.
Buck. No.
It's the least you can do after stealing all of our eggs.
I didn't steal the eggs. They fell through the ground. Buck. Just tell your story, Jellybean.
Times were tough on the farm. I had to sell my prized rooster to make ends meet. Dollop was very upset.
Oh, hello. You know, it's probably unhealthy to just sit around all day stroking your... Not gonna finish that joke. Okay, poor chicken. Can I... give it? Come on. Come on. Give it. Give it. There we go. Again, the physics engine in this game just makes things funnier. Because everything is so, like, there's no ragdoll Okay. There's no ragdoll physics anywhere in this game. I will annoy you into sending me a duck back. Oh, this is interesting. There we go. It seems to get harder and harder to get ducks back as the relationship between the characters gets more adversarial. He ordered one? Lol, what's the problem? BK, this is too much. You have to buy the catapult upgrade right now and fix things. But I gotta save up for my quadcopter! Do it, you promised. Fine, fine. I'll fix everything. But you owe me. Bye! So now I have a catapult. Oh, hello. Does that do anything? Nope. Well, it breaks the chicken out of the cage. Which seems to be what you were supposed to do. Cool. Okay. So, I launched the chicken, and then I get it to go in there somehow. Okay. That seems to be the only reasonable course of action at the moment. Oh, hello. Egg. Egg. I missed the egg. I'll take some grass instead. Then I'll take the egg. Aha! Egg. Oh, hello. Yes. Yes. Again, there's a thing about eggs in holes that's just something about it is very unwholesome. Wholesome. There we go. Eat the truck. Eat the cages. Eat everything.
Nom 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 nom.
There's no weight to anything. Nothing has any weight in this game. Or rather, everything has the same weight, which is kind of the same thing, really. Closing in on rank 10. I wonder if rank 10 will then get us up to the present moment, because that seems to be where he gets the quadcopter. This might grow up into a real barn someday. Clipboard. If you carry this and look mad, you can walk into anywhere. Oh, wow, that's actually... Flour. Expensive sand. Yes, true. Icing bag. The good part of a donut. Well, yeah. If you can get into one of these, you're rich. Silo. Huh. Wonder what he means by that. Have a garbage day. That's a really good tagline. Especially for a game about a raccoon. You weren't even trying to help, BK. I was trying. It's hard to use the catapult. I think the hole is only really good for destroying things. It must be designed that way. Designed? Don't look at me. I didn't design it. But you used it. Well, what else could I use? I don't know. You could have used real donuts. Could a real donut have saved poor Bear Claw from certain doom? What kind of voice does that guy have? Saved me. You humiliated me. You are getting hunted by bees. I'm a hero. You ordered a donut to the middle of the forest? What the hell kind of accent was I going for? Oh, yeah, right. A sort of weird German accent. Yeah. Yep. I guess it's suspicious that you've offered to deliver donuts all the way out in the middle of the forest. Hunted by bees? Look. It's a tough job. Sometimes you get hunted by bees. Sometimes you get hunted by bees. There's a terrible truth to... Wow, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, the bee noises. Oh, boy. I used to have a bee phobia when I was a kid. I'm not afraid of bees anymore. I'm vaguely nervous about wasps. But I'm not afraid of bees anymore, but all that buzzing. Oh, wow. Oh, that goes straight into my head right now. Not so sure I like that. Oh, boy. Nope. Nope. Come on. No? Okay. So I guess I'm supposed to launch... Oh, hey! Cool. And I guess the frog wants the bees. Yes. Grow big and strong, my tiny frog son. Yes. Yes, consume them and make the goddamn buzzing stop. And there we go. Eat, my child. Eat and become a large frog. And I shall name you Frogzilla. Vom. Okay. Further down here then? Yes. Nom 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 nom. And I would imagine that if you haven't fed the frog all the bees at that point, you can't actually get the... Why is it still buzzing? I ate all of the bees. Why is it still buzzing? Oh, the buzzing. Bees are very hyper and they like to kiss their mom's butt. I mean, that's technically true. If you sleep in your shed, no one will steal your tools. A piece of fruit that bees love to hang out in. It's a watering can, but for making bees tired. That's quite good. Where did Myra go? What about me? Nobody asked about me. Did Beaky own you with a catapult too? No. He ruined my restaurant. Your restaurant stinks. Well, yeah, it's grade D. How can you guys be called salt and pepper and not have an appreciation for soup? Boo!
Calm down, nerds. What did BK do to your restaurant? Well, I was dealing with a slight bug problem. I was exhausted from rounding up bugs, so I ordered a donut. God, how many voices am I gonna have to come up with? This is gonna go terribly wrong at some point. Hello, bug. Nom. Ate the bug. Those are really big fucking bugs, holy shit. And they seem to want to go into the hole. Okay. That's mildly concerning, I think. But, whee! Okay. Wow, okay. This is becoming really puzzle boxy. So pour that into... And then do what? Ah, spat the water out. So what do I do with the boiling water? Water plus salt. Oh, hello. And now I have to avoid the bugs, I think. Plus salt and pepper, as was advertised. Whoa, hello. And I presume I have to feed the soup to the bird. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ah, jeez, that's a lot of bugs. And they really want to go in the hole, which makes me feel like maybe I shouldn't let them. But on the other hand, there's probably no way to progress until you put them all in the... And also really no way to avoid them going in. Eat the cars. Eat the trees. Eat the patio. Eat the dumpsters. Eat the many more patios. Eat the small houses. Eat the restaurant. Oh shit, we're eating apartment buildings now. And the music cuts out. Interesting. That creates a mood. So close. So close! There we go. Report to Raccoon HQ for training. Wait, soup has many health benefits if you sit in the pot long enough. So many houses aren't made out of candy. Indeed. Candles get better the more you have. At least 1,000 is a good starting point. 2 shakes salt, 3 shakes pepper. Does that mean in that stage that if I did multiple shakes of salt and pepper, I could something? I don't know. Add pepper if your food tastes too good. Shade. Chefs use this hat to imagine what it's like being an onion. Some apartments don't allow pets, but you can keep bats if you pretend to be upset about it. Well, we've hit another half hour, and I do believe that that is a decent place to stop. So, thank you all very much for watching, for tuning in for the second episode of this little Let's Play. I do believe it's not going to be that many more episodes before I'm done with the game. Like, I've heard it clocks in at like 2 or 3 hours or something like that. So, if you've liked this, there's a like button down below. I encourage you to click on it if you do have a comment. You can also leave comments. That's a feature that YouTube has. A lot of people don't know about it. So, I'm informing you so that you are the small elite group of people who know that you can comment on stuff on YouTube. It's a thing you can do. And my comments are generally a nice place to be. Not a lot of monsters and cretins running around there, so feel free. Go down and comment on things. Or don't, if you don't want to. I'm not the boss of you. Also, I have a Patreon that you can support if you are so inclined. If you want to help me pay for, like, some food occasionally, like, maybe, like, once in a blue moon I can have a pizza, then I would very much appreciate it if you have, like, $1 that you don't mind parting with. And there's a bunch of perks over there as well that you can check out if you're so inclined. If you're not, of course, that's completely okay. Finally, there is a dislike button that you can click on if you want to dislike the video. That's what dislike buttons are. That's what they're there for. Not like in like because like there used to be there was a like button and a dislike button and a meh button, and you click the meh button just to not have an opinion, just to not feel very strongly about the video one way or another. But they discontinued that eventually when it turned out that that was the only button most people bothered to click, because most people don't give a shit about any of it. But now there's a dislike button that you can press if you are burning with an irrational, fiery hatred for me, for everything I have ever done, everything I have ever been, everything I have ever made. Then the dislike button is your curse, the thing you press to call down all the wrath of heaven upon my head and destroy me. That's what the dislike button is for. If you want to click the like button, well, I don't know if it does anything, but it's very nice of you. Thank you very much for watching.